So the CEO of EA has officially stated 2 weeks ago that they're going to be doubling down on Star Wars games. And there's been a lot of misinterpret information in not fully understanding what that means. Now, there's been other Star Wars gaming YouTubers that have covered this, but this is going to be the first time I'm going to be covering it on my channel. Hey everyone, Ace Gamer Studios here, and guys, today we're going to be talking about EA finally caring about Star Wars games and what they plan on doing in the future and what I believe they should do when their contract gets renewed. So, by the time you are seeing this video, this is the final video that I will be uploading until I return from my break. I am hoping to return somewhere within October if I am lucky. Now, I have done a video on why I'm taking this break, which you can check that out at the end of this video. But if you want to know what's going to be going on with Instagram and Discord, there will be information in the description below on how you can directly follow me. There will be links and that kind of stuff, information, and content that you can get on Discord and Instagram itself. So without further ado, guys, let's get right to this video. So it's been 7 years since EA has gotten the license for Star Wars gaming. And okay, so let's just figure this out. They have made Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, which was in 2012. 3 years later, we got Battlefront 2015. 2 years later, we got Battlefront 2017, and then Jedi Fallen Order. Now, Star Wars Squadrons will be coming out later this year, but also there's a project that they were able to finish that LucasArts never got to finish, and that is Knights of the Old Republic 2. Now, while that's an own LucasArts game title and not officially made by EA, but EA was kind enough to finish the project for them, it's not an EA title. So technically, they have only made 4 Star Wars games within 7 years. 4 Star Wars games. Now I would count Squadrons, but the fact is that it hasn't been released yet and it's not 100% finished. That's the reason why I'm not counting it. But it is one of these 6 games that, it is the 5th game that EA has made under their license, under their title. Now, Andrew Wilson has stated that he believes that Star Wars Squadrons will do successful, but not as successful as Jedi Fallen Order and Star Wars Battlefront and Battlefront 2, which have been sold billions of copies within those 3 games, which is just phenomenal on how that has happened. And honestly, I'm a little annoyed that it's taken 7 years for EA to finally understand that Star Wars is a gold mine. If you are a gaming company or a movie company or a company that makes books or toys, you gotta realize that Star Wars is a huge franchise. Star Wars is just as big as Marvel and DC Comics. Star Wars is literally one of the biggest franchises, and now CEO of EA, Andrew Wilson, is finally understanding that what Star Wars is and what fans want to see. Because originally, you guys got to remember, when Battlefront 2's campaign came out, EA went out and stated that fans didn't want a single-player Star Wars story game because of the backlash of Battlefront 2's campaign. Now, that wasn't the whole reason. It was the fact that this campaign was too short. It didn't feel... A campaign story should last at least 8 to 20 hours. Jedi Fallen Order succeeded in that. Did a phenomenal job, and especially with the update that it came out, you can literally replay the campaign over and over with different lightsabers and different outfits to fit your own style, and has even made offline mode to where you can even test your skills with a lightsaber, which is crazy. Now, with Star Wars Squadrons being a Starfighter-based game with the campaign, I think it's going to do well, especially with the $40 price range. Now, the fact that he also stated that EA's relationship with Disney and Lucasfilm seems to be very fine, which makes a lot of people think that their contract in 2022 or 2023 will be redone and everything. They're gonna get a brand new contract, which is gonna let them make more Star Wars games, and the fact that Respawn Entertainment's CEO stated that Jedi Fallen Order is going to get a sequel, but not only that, it's going to become a franchise. There's going to be many different other story campaigns under the title of Jedi Fallen Order, or at least a spin-off of that. And there was many canceled games that EA was working on, and a spin-off of Battlefront, and a Battlefront 3 that was canceled. There's been 4 or 5 Star Wars games that EA has canceled. And I think now, with EA finally understanding what the fans want, and with their contract going to get renewed in the next 2 to 3 years, what should they do? Well, when their contract gets renewed, obviously let Respawn handle the campaign-based games. Let DICE handle the Battlefront and the Battlefront spin-offs. And let any other company mess with any other type of game like Squadrons, or even maybe an open world Star Wars game, which fans have been wanting. Now, when their contract gets renewed, release a teaser or a teaser trailer or something for Jedi Fallen Order 2. At least give us something that to make fans excited, and not only that, announce a Star Wars Battlefront 3, giving us a better gaming experience than Battlefront 2 and Battlefront 2015. And give us an open world Star Wars game. Now, I know that seems like a lot. That's 3 games, but they did say that they're gonna put more work into these Star Wars games, and it's gonna take less time to make them because they're putting more employees onto these games. They're getting more employees to work on games like Jedi Fallen Order or Battlefront or any other project. Let Motive work on this game called Star Wars Squadrons. They didn't think that fans would like it. They didn't think it was going to work. But then Motive was like, you want to bet? And then EA is like, okay, if it does good within the first week, hey, fans will want more games like this. So that's what we can expect. Now, honestly, I think that would be the smartest move. Let Respawn Entertainment handle the campaign story games like Jedi Fallen Order, Jedi Fallen Order 2, and whatever spin-off comes with those. And Battlefront 3 under the control of DICE. Any Battlefront game or spin-off similar to Battlefront, let DICE control that. And let any other company under the name of EA control any other games. And I think that Star Wars gaming fans in EA would be in a really good state. And I think that both sides would be happy with what we get. So, honestly, that's pretty much it. Like, this was just a discussion video to kind of see what you guys thought about this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. Go check out my other videos, guys. Make sure to go follow me on Instagram. We're 19 followers away from our 100 follower goal. And not only that, guys, make sure to go check me out on Discord. If the link for my Discord server does not work, I have the username under that link. And that with being said, guys, I will see you all soon. Thank you all for supporting me and letting me take this break from YouTube. See you all next time. Peace out.